We've been through several examples of good Thunderbolt 3 enabled docks, and they all seem to have various strengths and weaknesses, including the higher quality examples from CalDigit, yet they've pushed the bar even further with their latest flagship dock, the CalDigit TS3 Plus. The CalDigit ThunderBolt Station 3 Lite turned out to be a fantastic yet affordable dock for those looking to add additional ports to their computer. Those looking for a bit more, including the ability to charge a MacBook through the dock and add a few extra ports at the same time, had the option of the CalDigit ThunderBolt Station 3. Now beef that design up a little more, add more speed and more ports, and you get this, the TS3 Plus. The TS3 Plus features a build quality and design that's nearly identical to its successor, and comes with a whopping 15 ports that cover a wider array of connectivity options, and like the previous TS3, provides 85 watts of power for charging a 15-inch MacBook Pro at its full speed. Don't get me wrong, this isn't a cheap accessory starting at $250, but what you get for your money is a rather impressive bit of kit that makes it worth every cent. At just over £1, it's not especially heavy, but its block-like shape and ribbed all-aluminum enclosure provide a premium feel, with the ribbed design also acting as a large heatsink, drawing heat away from the elements within. The bottom is lined with a rubber finish, ensuring it stays put firmly when placed vertically on your desk, although if you prefer the horizontal design of the TS3 Lite, snap on the included pair of rubber feet which slide into the ribs quickly and easily, now providing a perfect horizontal design. Nevertheless, around the back you'll find a large array of port options. Next to the power input we find a DisplayPort 1.2 for connecting to a 4K monitor alongside two Thunderbolt 3 ports. The first being a downstream port providing up to 15 watts of power for connecting to Thunderbolt 3 storage devices, even another monitor providing a dual 4K configuration, while the second, conveniently labelled, is for attaching the hub to your computer, since it provides a full 85 watts of power. So for MacBook Pro users you get full charging speed regardless of which MacBook 13 or 15 inch that you use. Nevertheless, just above we find a Gigabit Ethernet port, a digital optical audio output, alongside a USB 3.1 Gen 2 Type-C port, making this dock one of the only docks that provides a Gen 2 Type-C port. That's 10 gigabits per second throughput speed over the Gen 1 5 gigabits per second speeds that most other docks incorporate. Perfect for high-speed RAID-enabled drives or SSDs. Next to this we find 4 USB 3.1 Type-A ports offering 5 gigabit per second speeds too, with all the rare USB ports, Type-C included, also providing 7.5 watts of power output per port, helping to power external devices. Now that's a fair amount of ports already, but we find convenient access to a few more around the front. Another 2 USB ports, a Type-C and a Type-A, both 3.1 Gen 1, so 5 gigabits per second speeds with 7.5 watts of power, audio in and out ports, along with an SD card reader. Not just any SD card reader though, a UHS 2 compatible card reader, so fully compliant with the latest UHS 2 cards out there. I like the tactile feel of the card pushing and sitting in place too, continuing that premium feel throughout. It should be noted though that the CalDigit TS3 Plus, while small, isn't as portable as it may appear due to its power brick, which is as large as and heavier than the dock itself. That's not a downside to CalDigit's design, as the power brick is a necessary evil due to the power delivery capabilities, but it should be noted for MacBook Pro users looking for a portable docking option. Nevertheless, with a single Thunderbolt 3 port on your computer expanding up to 15 other available ports, this really is a jam-packed dock with a few features that really set it apart from the competition. That 85 watts of power delivery for MacBook Pro 15-inch users, even that UHS 2 SD card reader that could make it useful to iMac users looking for a faster SD card solution, and even for iMac Pro users looking for a fast front-facing option. Obviously, it highly benefits the MacBook Pro users whose machines outright lack an SD card slot altogether. Another feature that shouldn't be overlooked is CalDigit's inclusion of 2 USB Type-C ports, one on the front and that 3.1 Gen 2 enabled one on the rear, supporting speeds of up to 10 gigabits per second. That means faster connectivity and performance for peripherals that support the extra bandwidth. At around $250, the CalDigit TS3 Plus is the best Thunderbolt 3 enabled dock that I've tried so far, and one that Mac users looking for a wealth of connectivity options should definitely consider. Whether you need multiple USB ports, dual 4K display connectivity, digital audio output, or an SD card reader, the TS3 Plus packs everything into an incredibly compact unit.